What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Talkbox. Check it out. You need to like and subscribe. Come on and catch a vibe. Boy, DOA playlist. Let's keep it funky.
YouTube family and YouTube world, I am back. I hope everyone is well and blessed. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Listen, before we get started, go like and subscribe to the page. Please go like and subscribe to the page. Go like and subscribe to the page. Please go like and subscribe to the page. One more, right?
Yes, sir.
Go like and subscribe to the page. That's 5 times. See, my producer cusses me out every time I don't say it. He says, say it 5 times in and then 5 times out. So we good? Can we get started? We good?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. That's Mayo, y'all. That's he really run things around here. He kind of tell me what to do. But I'm so glad y'all here today because when I tell you I got a real special one with me on my platform. Please believe it. I got a special brother, and we're gonna get into how we met. But this brother is really special to me, man. I'm proud of him. And young brother just soaring right now, doing his thing. Phenomenal bass player, phenomenal guitar player, phenomenal entertainer on stage. He's a rock star. Look at him, he's a rock star. He knows how to drive the stage. He knows how to entertain. We're gonna talk about that too. But phenomenal everything he does. Bass is killing. And that's how I met him, playing bass. We're going to get into that. But right now, I want y'all to show your love for my brother right here. The one and the only Mr. Micah Moffett. Micah, what's up, boy? Yeah.
Hey, I'll take it, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Yeah, thanks for having me, D. You know, it's all, man. You put me in the game, you started me out. And, you know, it's an honor to be here talking to you.
Man, no, listen, bro. It's my honor to have you, man. It is my honor to have you and my pleasure, man. And I thank God for you, man. And just watching you grow, seeing you grow and right in front of my eyes, man, it's just been such a blessing to me, man. I mean, dude, you know, I can't tell you how proud I am of you, man. It's the things you're doing. And we're gonna share a little bit about that with the people on my platform so they can really understand why I care about you so much, man, and why I'm so proud of you, man. So, Micah, let's get this thing started, bro.
Yes, sir.
First of all, where you from, little brother?
Man, I'm from a small town called McGee, Mississippi. Man, it's so small, bro. It's like 4,000 or 5,000 people. Yeah. Yeah, it's good vibes, though. It's like a little country town, man. My grandma, she had like a farm. They're from Taylorsville, so it's just a small, good town, middle of Mississippi. The closest big city was like an hour each way.
Wow.
So, yeah.
McGee, Mississippi, man. I've been a lot of places, even down in the Mississippi way, but I ain't never been to McGee, man. I must have...
Come on, man. We'll show you some good food.
Hey, let's go. Some good food, some good quartet. They got some good quartet down there. I'm good. Let's go.
Yeah, they do. That's funny, man.
Hey, so is that where it started for you? Like the music thing started for? Did it start there, or tell me a little bit about how it started for you, man?
Yeah, man. It started. My dad always used to drag me to piano lessons on Wednesday. My piano teacher, her name was Miss Gibson, and it was funny, man, because it was classical. And I'm like, you know, a little kid. I'm like, bro, I don't want to play classical music. Like, what's happening? What's happening? But he told me, he was like, look here, bro. I'm just trying to, like, give you away just in case you can't get a job or something. Like, you'll be able to make some bread. And here we are now doing it full time. So that was the start, man.
So, and how old you say you were? 4?
I was 4th grade.
4th grade?
Yeah, 4th grade, yeah.
Wow.
And then I know, man, it was crazy. So after that, I joined the drum line in, like, 6th grade. So I started playing snare. And so it's like, it was cool, man. It was cool. I had watched Drumline, the movie, for the first time. And this was like later in high school. And I ended up getting kicked out because I got airheaded and like started trying to do all the tricks and stuff. Like, it got wild. But Yeah, man. But really, it all started making sense with quartet. I was in this group called the Tillman Family and Friends, and I was playing all these notes on bass, and he sat me down. He was like, we're going to give you a guitar until you learn how to calm down and lock in a pocket.
I love it. I ain't never heard it put like that, man.
Yeah, man. So that was my first time getting sat down.
Wow. So how old were you, Micah, in this quartet group, man?
I think I joined it. I was like 8th or 9th grade. 8th or 9th grade, yeah. Tillman Family and Friends, man. We were doing a lot of Candace spirituals. One of my first songs I learned how to play on guitar and bass was Mississippi Po' Boy. Yeah.
Now, was this still while you were in McGee, Mississippi? Were you still there, or had you guys moved away? You still there?
I was still at the crib, man. Still in Mississippi, McGee. Yeah. The Tillman Family and Friends.
Did you graduate high school in Mississippi as well?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I graduated 2014. I'm 28 now, so I graduated in 2014. And after that, I joined the military, bro. And I kind of stopped music,
So you graduated and you joined the military, man. Tell me, let's talk a little bit about the military.
Man, so I was always into some stuff growing up, bro. Always just, being a kid. So my brother joined the military, and it's funny, I'll never forget, I was in the band hall, and then my mom came and told me that he went to boot camp, bro. It broke me down in front of everybody. But so like later on, I was like, okay, my big bro's in the military. He seemed like he's doing good. Senior year in high school, I had gotten into some trouble, and I was like, I got to switch it up, man. I got to do something for myself. So I joined, ended up going to Chicago for boot camp, and then after Chicago, I landed in San Diego. And that opened my world to like jazz, whole bunch of different genres of music. And I kind of fell in love with music again through the military because it was like such a stressful environment. I was like, I got to find a way,
So where'd you serve? The Air Force, Army? Where were you at?
I was in the Navy. I was in the Navy, stationed out of San Diego.
Okay, so the service brought the love back. The military brought the love back and by the way, man, thank you, brother. We praise you and honor you for your services, brother. I gotta say that, man. Thank you, man. But that brought the love of music back because it's crazy, man. Because I would see some of your pictures and your posts, man, of you still you're like playing acoustic guitar or just jamming, some real cool pictures. So you always had your instruments with you. You had your stuff with you out while you were in the military, or how did that? Were you in a band? Were you guys in a band, or what happened with that?
Oh man, so my job in the military, I was a gunner's mate. So I used to clean weapons and be over the armory. But I was always known as the guy who'd be like sneaking off from work, going to play guitar in the corner, or like just going to just jam out. That was kind of like my running joke. Can't find Moffett, he over playing guitar. So, so that was it. Just kind of so on deployment, I deployed in I think 2017. We did 7 months in the Persian Gulf, and man, after that, when I came back from that deployment, I knew I wanted to do music. So I bought a whole studio.
That's dope, man. So how long were you in the military? Did you do 4 years? What you do?
Yes, sir. I did 4 years, got my benefits, and kept it pushing. Got out in 2019.
Good. That brings us here. So you get out the military. So where do you relocate? Do you go back to Mississippi, or where do you go from that point?
Man, I stayed in San Diego. I was with my daughter's mom at the time, Brianna, real sweetheart. So I stayed in San Diego with her. And at the time, man, I was playing I remember my books. I was playing 25, 30 gigs a month, like bars, churches, everything. Hustling, bro. Hustling. It was a grind, sleeping in parking garages between gigs.
Wow.
Yeah. And I told my daughter's mom, I was like, yo, this ain't it. I got to either move to LA or go to school. And So yeah, ended up staying in San Diego for a bit, like 2 years after the military. Then I had my daughter there, settled down, and then this is how I ended up at Berkeley. The best guitar player I knew, his name was Eric Westling. We were on a gig, and he was like, yo, I'm about to go to Berkeley. And I had never heard of it, bro. I'm like, what is Berkeley? I'm like, I know if this good dude is going, that's where I want to be. And so I left and went to Berkeley in like 2020, 2021, and then the rest is it's just snowball effect after that, man.
Wow. So you know what, man? Let me back up, man. What I forgot to mention at the top of my intro about you, bruh, and another part of your greatness, man, is that, dude, you are a phenomenal father, man. Dude, watching your daughter, man, she's so beautiful, grow up, man, and the love that you guys have, man, is just incredible, man. I love that. And I think, man, that's probably one of the things I love most about you, bro, at your young age, man. Just the love affair that you have with your daughter, man. It's awesome, bro. I meant to say that, man. So I'm glad you brought her up, man. So Berkeley, how long did you stay at Berkeley?
Man, I was at Berkeley. It was crazy, man. I went in with a plan to meet people and to like network and just kind of do it. So I was at Berkeley only for about a year and a half, 2 years. But I can't even tell you how many classes I didn't go to. Man, I was just out there gigging, playing weddings, and just shaking hands, like just trying to learn as much from my peers.
So did you get the Berkeley experience out of it or not? And if not, was it because of your own thing or because of where you were mentally? Or tell me a little bit about that, because the Berkeley experience is supposed to be super amazing. Everybody I talked to with that experience. So did you get that?
I didn't, D. I didn't. I got a lot of great peers who I still connect with today. But really, man, I was out there playing. It taught me how to play without tracks, none of that. We was just, if you can sit down and play a wedding or play a club gig and make it feel good in the record, like that's what I got from Berkeley. 4-hour sets every, 4 nights a week, 3 nights a week, just, sitting down, playing a record. And it was cool. It taught me how to like manage my money and hustle, do gigs.
Yeah. So did you already had all the theory stuff before you went to Berkeley, is that correct? Or tell me about the theory part of Micah.
Oh man, theory part of Micah. So man, at the heart of it all, I'm like a nerd, bro. I'm a little bookworm, bro. So I used to buy books. Pretty much most of what I know I taught myself from harmony books, YouTube, just sitting down, just figuring it out, bro. And yeah, that's the nerd in me, bro. So I just love self-teaching and studying.
So that brings us to like close to the time when we kind of met. We met during COVID. Because that's when I got on IG. And man, let me tell y'all, man, I used to just watch this brother's videos and just watch him play. And I didn't know who he was. I just like, whoever this dude is. First of all, he looked like he was 12 years old. I was like, whoever this kid is, another ridiculous one, just ridiculous, man. And I was amazed by this dude. Then I saw some pictures of you in the military. I'm like, this ain't no kid. It's a grown ass man. But man, I just used to watch you, man. I watch your videos, and I was like, man. Then I picked up the phone, start calling people I know. I'm like, yo, you got to check out this. Let me send you this dude. You got to check this dude out, man. I don't know who he is, but he's ridiculous.
I appreciate that.
Then finally, man, you and I made a connection on IG. Just on IG. We hadn't met, and we made a connection that probably went, I don't know, a year and a half, maybe 2 years before, and we started kind of chatting back and forth. I think we maybe DM'd each other. I think we changed numbers. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, and then you hit me up, bro. I remember when you hit me up we were talking for a bit, and then you hit me up for the Maxwell tour. And I was like, this can't be real. this can't be real. And I'll never forget, man, one thing I respect the most, one of the first questions you asked me when you asked me after I was available, you were like, well, your daughter gonna be good? Like, your family gonna be straight if you out on the road? And I'm like, man, I really respect that. I was like, yeah, appreciate that. And we gonna be all right. But yeah, man, you hit me up for the Maxwell tour. Sheesh, blew my mind, D. That was my first one.
And then the thing, this is the thing with Joe, right?
Yeah, this is Maxwell tour with Joe. It was Joe, Anthony Hamilton, and Maxwell. I was out with Joe.
Yeah. So I was kind of we've been working with Joe for quite a while, and when they needed a bass player, I said, man, I got the perfect guy. The search is over. The search is over. I got the guy. I got the guy.
Come on, man. A guy.
No, I got the man for the job, man. And everybody listened to me, and then of course, that's when Big Mike was MDing, and
yes, sir.
My brother Gerald Isaac, who was managing, and everybody just took my word for it, man. And trust me, man, when you showed up, man, they instantly just fell in love with you, man. And dude, you was killing the gig. And then the first time I actually met you was in Tennessee, right?
Was in Tennessee, man.
Was it in Memphis or Nashville?
I think it was Knoxville, man.
Knoxville. It was Knoxville. It was Knoxville. There you go. And that's the first time we met, man. For the first time after almost two years, and I got a chance to meet this brother, man. And it felt like I've been knowing him for a long time. It was just so cool. And I didn't get a chance to catch the show. I think we were crossing paths. I think I was hanging out with Kim on this tour, and we ended up at the same hotel or something like that, right? That was crazy. That was crazy.
That was wild, man. That was the first time we met. I mean, we were sitting in the lobby. And you came through, and Mike was like, "Hey, that's DOA, bro. That's D." I was like, "Oh shit, wait, what the fuck?" And then, man, the rest is like, I was like, "Man, you cool guy." I was like, "Man, this dude is, everything that the internet portrays, real cool, strong, hard-spoken, good guy." And I was like, "Wow." So,
and the rest is history, man. I mean, dude, I was so proud on you on that gig, man. You played the gig, you played the records. You brought Micah, you brought a thing. I think what I love about you, man, is your energy on stage, man. How important is it to we know what it is. It's a side man. If you're working with somebody, we keep it 1,000 side man. But how important is it to entertain with energy and charisma and style, man, on stage? Because, bruh, you bring so much to that, and I was really impressed with that, man. You remind me of the way cats. A lot of times right now, cats are so far in the back, and they're just some people even sitting down, or they just impact to one area or one section. Back in the day, man, the artist wanted you to just rock out, right? So how important is that, man, to the gig?
Man, I feel it's very important, almost equally as important as playing, because we ain't doing that many notes. Like, it's pretty chill music. We're not playing that many notes. We got to put on a show for the people who paid the money. And I learned that most from Big Mike, bro. Big Mike, he probably learned it from you.
No doubt.
Yeah, so
Big Mike learned everything from me. I said it, Big Mike. No call.
Hey, man, and I learned from him.
But the tour, and it's crazy, man. So if you guys go look at some Joe concerts about a year or so ago with Micah, Big Mike, man, y'all turned it into a rock show, man. It was like you guys were like rock stars, and Joe, I think he really loved the energy that he was able to play off you guys, man. And I was like, man, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. I think, because we're going to talk about the next thing and the next thing and the next thing for you. I think that is what attracted the next job opportunities your way. Now you went from, man, it's crazy, man. I'll never forget, man, with you just not too long ago, you called me. It's like, hey, big bro, listen, man, got this opportunity, blah, 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 blah. You know, this is what, I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, it's you like this. That's God. Of course. Of
God,
course.
yeah, man.
I said, man, go in a couple of months, go on and pick your house out, dog.
You're right, yeah, man. But yeah, you did. I remember I called you, cause like the Joe thing ran this course, man. It was a good course though. It was a good run.
Right.
It was a great run, and after that I did some hits with Big Sean, and that was a whole different world of the industry, man. Like playing rap. Let me hit on that Joe thing for a second, man. It was some special moments, man. Just playing for the crowds of like, man, 20,000 people who look like us. You know, like black people. Like we don't. That was kind of spiritual in a lot of different ways. I love playing for everybody, but for me that was special. So yeah, respect to that, Ken. But yeah, man, I hit you up a couple months ago, man. I got a call from a band, Foster the People. Changed my life in a whole different way, and it's about to happen, man. We did ACL Festival a couple weeks ago. Oh man, I don't even know where to start, bro.
So hey, you know what? It's all good, man. I'm gonna tell you where I'm gonna start. When on not too long ago, man, I clicked the TV on, and then my brother is on Jimmy Fallon. I was like, I like this dude.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that one. Yeah, man, Jimmy Fallon, man, that was cool. Those things are crazy, man. You go in there and it's like, all right, here you go. Let's go, let's run it. You got 2 minutes, let's go. You know, they say you can get extra takes, but I ain't enforcing it.
Brother, let me tell you something, man. Your journey is about to begin. It's just beginning. Thankful, and you're right, man. Thank God for the Joe situation, and that's the way it's supposed to be, man. One thing leads to the next, and you just keep building and drawing layers and growing, man. That's the way you do it. Now, brother, you're playing stadiums and getting ready, and and you've already experienced that, and getting ready to experience, a dream, man, a dream. And let's talk about this. I forgot this part. How long have you been in LA now?
Oh man, I've been in LA. This month makes 2 years.
Listen, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. You got your, I remember, man, one of my OG dudes, man. He's like a brother. He's one of the guys who kind of gave me a start, man. He was just seeing me kind of just growing, and with the thing he said, D, you got your angels are always surrounded around you, man. Bruh, the same thing for you, man.
I appreciate that.
And I think as long as you stay humble, man, and stay who you are, man, and stay the great person and the great father that you are, man, and never forget, dude, it's going to continuously grow to the next level, man, to the next level of bass. If you want a career and be, because I see you being like a big rock and roll bass player, and making $2 or $3 million a year just playing bass. I mean, dude, I can see that happening for you, man. And,
I love it, bro.
And if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. I see you being a great producer as well, doing your own stuff. So everything, the love you have for it, man. Sometimes I watch you, and I'm like, this dude just came back doing a gig with Sean, and he's back in his little room, just jamming all by just. I'm like, man, he just working. You love what you do, man. You love what you do, man.
I love it, man.
You love what you do, and I'm a true witness that you're not in this for the money, because I'm not gonna get into the business part. But when you hit me about some of the business of the other situation, it wasn't about the business first, even though you're well taken care of. It was about, okay, I'm gonna do this gig, and then the business part of it. It wasn't about just the money, man. It was about the love of what you were about to do. And man, I'm really, really proud of you, man. And I'm glad I got to get you before I know next year is going to be crazy. For the next couple of years is going to be crazy for you. Like I said, man, going to pick out your house, man. Put that little baby in that house. You know what I'm saying? Going to start house shopping, my dude. I'm not even playing.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like to say, man, when God calls me, I go, man. I don't like to think about nothing too long, bro. When it's time, it's time.
Man, listen, Micah, man. To be in LA for 2 years and to be where you're at in 2 years, man, is amazing. I'm talking about amazing. Now, don't get me wrong. There's been a lot of struggle, man. There's been a lot of struggle. I don't want people to think that you just kind of came in and got plugged in and then boom, everything. No, man, dude. They don't even know half your story, man. There's been a lot of struggle, and go ahead, brother. Go ahead and talk.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man. It ain't sweet. It ain't always been sweet. I like to stay positive and smiling and laughing. But man, there was times you can sit in the room by yourself. Ain't nobody with you for 10 hours just trying to figure some stuff out, playing through whatever you feeling. And like I said, when God calls, I go, bro. So I moved to Boston on like a week notice, moved out to LA on like a week notice, just trying to like figure out where's right for me, and staying open. It ain't easy. you gotta want it, man. You gotta love it. It's a grind.
You gotta love it. It is a grind, and you gotta love it, man. And then
keep God up there.
Yep. Once that happens, man, then the blessings is just, He's gonna open up the window and pour you out so many blessings till you ain't gonna have room. Don't let me start preaching, because I'll be jacking up some scriptures on everybody. I'll be writing DOA, leave scriptures alone. But I'm serious. I'm serious, man, bro. You still very young, man.
Yeah. I'm really in love with the journey of it all, man. The results gonna come. I just love every day learning. I wake up and I'm like, yo, what can I learn today? Like, well, where can we get?
That brother just said, I'm in love with the journey of it all. I'm in love with the journey of it all. That's so powerful, man. That is like really, really powerful. And then everything else, brother, is gonna come to you, man. And everything you deserve is gonna come to you, man. So, dude, I'm like really proud. So, man, I know you're getting ready to close out the year. What you got going on between now and the end and the rest of this year, and talk a little bit about what's getting ready to happen next year.
Yes, sir. Oh man, I got a couple hits. By the time this come out, it might already be done. But I got my first guitar gig. It's like a guitar and bass gig with an artist named Leon Thomas. He's an R&B artist. He just dropped the album. A new album. It's fire, bro. It's fire, and that's in a couple weeks. And then Palette of Creators Festival, Camp Flognaw with Daniel Caesar, and also, man, I know. Yes, I will be rocking with my boys for that one, man. I'm excited about that one. And all these things just kind of came about because I'm on a break right now with Foster. They're warming up the world for the world tour coming up. We're doing DJ sets. So all these gigs fell in line, but we start in January, bro. Going out on the tour, Foster the People. It'll be my first world tour.
Now, how long is the tour set for?
Man, so the U.S. run is 6 weeks, and then we're going to South America. They haven't given us all the dates yet, but I know all of next year is going to be hiking. So I'm excited, man, and it's crazy because the band has been on a break for like 7 years, so it's like a reunion tour almost, Yeah.
Man, listen. I want to send a special shout out, man, to my brother Joe Thomas, man, for taking a chance on you, man, allowing you to be on that stage with him, and and everybody in that band, all DJ, Big Mike, everybody, man, it's just everybody in that band, man, for just welcoming you, giving you open arms, man, and bringing you in and loving on you, man, and the start,
my bros, man.
Yeah, the start of the journey, man, and I just want to say, Joe, man, thank you for trusting this brother, man, and now look what's happening, man. Look what's happening, And man, I'm like very proud, man, just to see you doing your thing, man. And maybe when next year, man, we'll catch you like when you cross country or something, man. You can update me, man, on how the tour is going, man. Listen, man. So what are you doing, real quick, before I let you go? What are you doing, like solo wise? Are you dropping singles, or what are you doing for your own thing?
Man, that's a great question. I got 150 songs or song ideas sitting in my phone right now that I don't know what to do with. Literally 150 voice memos. Not even voice memos, man. They full produced out ideas. Wow. But I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I think my dream is to kind of be like a U or D-Ma. You know, we bass players, but can make a record too.
Right. So that's the end goal, maybe, to make a record on yourself and place records. Okay. Well, listen, man. You're doing it right. You're doing it right. Go out, get rich, and then do that stuff for fun. That's what I'm talking about doing, man. And then if you get rich, you make money in that, cool. If not, cool, because you just loving it, doing it for fun, and then watch what happens, man. Listen, man, before I let you go, little bruh.
Yes, sir.
I'll ask you this question. You got 4 bass players you're going to put on your Mount Rushmore. You got 4.
Woo!
Give me your 4 bass players that Micah Moffett is going to put on your Mount Rushmore. Let's go.
All right, let me get this back. Let me get one. It got to be Sheree for me. I'm gonna say Sheree Reed. I'm gonna say Ethan Farmer because he taught me how to grease that record. Wine and Strings. Ray Brown. Man, with Ray Brown, no choice. And Pino. That's it for me, dude. Hey. I mean, you know I love you, bro. You know I love you, man. But those bass players really shaped my plan.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's all. Hey, man, I see why you play the way you play. But listen, I'm gonna add a guy. I'm gonna add a guy to your amount because I get to always add my pick. And so you got 4 monsters, right? So we're gonna do a little baby head because he's growing like a little baby right there. So you ain't developed yet, but you like poking out. I'm gonna add Micah Moffett on that Mount Rushmore because add that little thumb right there because he gonna overshoot all of them in a minute. That's my choice, bro.
Hey,
that's my choice.
Man. Let him go, man. I'll take that, bro. No, that's what's up, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, bass playing is always where it's at, bro. I gotta get back to working it out, man. But that's the heart of it all.
Right on, man. Listen, man, before I let you go, tell everybody how they can get in touch with you, bro.
Oh man, yeah. Well, y'all can find me I'm on Instagram. My Instagram handle is HumanBass, HumanBass. And if I don't get back to you, I'm sorry, but I'm there. Just tap in with me. Let's talk. I'm more of an in-person or phone call type of guy, but I'd love to hear from all of y'all and just connect.
Listen, y'all please go follow my little brother. Follow his career because it's getting ready to soar. It's going to be 20 years, 20, 30 years from now. Man, just God bless where you're going to be by that time, man. And
yes, sir.
Because I see it happening at such a young age, and what you're doing, and you're starting to be, like a first call guy. People are calling, your phone is ringing, but now you're doing massive stuff, man. When you start doing massive stuff at a young age, then it just continuously to get more massive on that level, So that's a great level to be on, brother. I'm proud of you, man. Before I get out of here, I need everybody to go like and subscribe to the page. Go like and subscribe to the page. Go like and subscribe to the page. Please go like and subscribe to the page. Go like and subscribe to the page. Go comment. Leave your comments. What else?
Do all that.
Like and subscribe to the page.
So that's 6. Is that good?
We got it.
We got him? Cool, man. Michael,
man. Let me say something, bro. This is my first time doing something like this, and I appreciate you, man. And I just wanted to shout out my baby girl, Amaya. And that's it, man. That's all I got to say, bro.
Hey, listen, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for your time, Micah, man. I appreciate you, and you know, I'll be we'll be in touch, man. You know that, but I really appreciate you taking a little time out, come tell you, share a little bit of the story with the platform, man. So, look, I need everybody to go support my brother, go like his stuff, go check his Instagram out. It's ridiculous when you just watching this dude create and what he's doing. All right, listen, I thank y'all for hanging out with me today. I need y'all to show your love one more time. Stand an ovation for this brother, none other than Mr. Micah Moffett. Give it up, y'all.
Oh, love.
DOA, let's get the fuck out.